phase 4, we'll just go through like each slot individually. I might make this a YouTube video. So if anybody's watching this on YouTube later, there will be an actual like gearing video too. This is just a first look at everything, just going through each slot one by one, seeing what's available next phase. But there will be a more condensed actual like base list later too. Okay, so I mean we'll just go start at the top and just work our way down, see what's available. So I mean 277 tier, that's probably gonna be the play. And real quick we'll go over how the tier works next phase too. So next phase you have to like progressively upgrade your tier gear. So you have to start with the 251 tier, which is like the lowest level of tier. You get that with Emblems of Frost, and you have to have that to then get the 264, which you turn in the 251 piece and a token that drops in normal mode, and I think also in a 10-man hard mode, ICC. So you turn that token in plus the 251 tier piece to make the 264. And then to get the 277, you turn in this 264 and you turn in a token that drops only in ICC 25 hard mode. So you have to progressively upgrade these tier pieces. So like Emblems of Frost are incredibly valuable because you can't make your 277 tier without them. And it also makes VOA insanely valuable too. Doesn't it also cost emblems for 264? No, I do not believe so. Let's double check that though. Let me bring it up on Wowhead. Yeah, so according to Wowhead, and also this is my memory too. So this is the level 264 piece. To create it, you just need the Conqueror's Mark of Sanctification, and you need the 251 tier. There's no extra emblem cost. All that emblem cost is only on the base 251 piece. Yeah, Hando, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Will be vital to do both full clears 10 25 man if possible for max badges 100%. Yeah, you want to early on for sure, you want to be getting as many badges as you possibly can, because you won't be able to get your tier until you get enough emblems. But also there's other really great like 264 pieces from emblems. We'll look at those as we go too. So even once you like finish getting all the tier pieces you want, there's some awesome pieces you can pick up that aren't tier as well. So you just want to get as many emblems as possible. There any new good things from 3 new dungeons? Not off the top of my head for like a geared prop guy. But as we go through it, maybe we'll see some. How much of this will be solo tanking in 10 right away? I'm not sure on that. That's something I'll be playing around with on PTR a bunch for sure. I mean, based on what we've seen so far, I would expect most of it to be. But yeah, we'll see on PTR. There's a weapon quest. Yeah, the Quell Durar. It's a 251 weapon. It'll be really awesome for like a newer prop alley for sure. Just like start out with a 251 weapon. But you're most likely not going to care about it for how much it's going to cost as a geared prop alley immediately in like that phase, phase 4. Okay, so we just went through tier. Also, should know like VOA is obviously extremely important because you can skip some of these emblems, and you see for like its helm, chest, and legs, it's 95 emblems to get those pieces, and it's 75 for glove and shoulder. So That's a lot of damn emblems. And if you can get, I mean, helm's not one of the options, but if you can get one of those VOA pieces to drop and like you save emblems on that, that's huge. That you're essentially looting, you know, 95 emblems if you get like the legs. So that's pretty awesome. So definitely make sure you stay on top of VOAs. Those are going to be awesome. Stay on top of VOAs. Do everything you can to get emblems from, you know, the heroic daily 10 man, 25 man, VOA, everything. Did we 50-50 in group 2? We did, yeah, double 50s today for the Sunday group. Trinket with a bunch of dodge plus a max health on use. Probably not worth... yeah, it could possibly be useful on Sourfang. I believe he's got some thing where like he hits you and he like gets healed or gains resource or something like that. I still have to review that fight. But there might be like some use for it there. Okay, so let's throw the tier helm in. That looks pretty good. Let's see what our other options are though. Okay, so here we have a huge hit helm. So this 277 also. You lose a lot of stir, small mass stam. You gain a lot of defense, which isn't terrible because so another thing to mention, we're gonna have Chill of the Throne minus 20% dodge debuff in ICC. So we're losing a lot of our combat table coverage. So we are gonna be taking normal hits. So having a little bit of extra defense isn't too bad because after block rating, that's like the most efficient way to get like avoidance and buck. So little extra defense is not terrible actually. And we're on the other piece, it's like a shitload of parry, which like DR is super hard, so it's not a bad trade there. And then also picking up all that hit too. Like that's so much hit for one piece, 85. So this is probably, again, this isn't like a finalized business list, just like a first look. We're just going through it, but this looks like that's probably what you're gonna want. But we'll see what we got in the other slots too. So looking through here, let's see. Oh yeah, another thing that kind of sucks. Well, it doesn't really suck, but there's no more block value on Anger. But at the same time, like I said, we don't have full combat table coverage anymore. So blocks or block value is not guaranteed damage reduction against, you know, bosses that don't eat all your holy shield charges anymore. So block value a little bit less valuable, but it also doesn't exist on gear anymore. So you don't have to think about it. Think we get weekly raid quest like an OG Wrath? Yeah, I think so. There should be separate ones too, like one on 10 and 25. I think it was like 5 extra badges, right? Chill of the Throne gives them 5% hit too. No, that's the Sunwell one. Chill of the Throne is only 20% dodge. Getting 10 quintillion stir now. BV isn't really a big problem. Also, it's just not something you really want gear for anyway anymore. But yeah, you will have a lot of stir. Like armor and stam become like obviously way more valuable when blocks aren't guaranteed anymore. Let's see, just looking through some of these other ones. So this helm, for like a DPS helm, this looks pretty great. Hit, crit. I mean, holy shit, 106 hit. It's almost like half the hit you need. So we'll add that in. This one's like named after the old warrior like theory crafter too, Landsoul. That was kind of cool. From the elitist jerks forums. So I think those are probably like the 3 helms you care about, and I'm mostly eyeing that one. HLK hits for 60k plus. Yeah, he's a big boy. had 4 piece when you feels crafted properly. Yeah, I mean, I would. That's where I'm planning to go. I mean, this 12% dodge isn't affected by DR, and 1-minute cooldown for a 12% dodge, 10-second duration on use. That's really nice. I mean, once you're pretty geared, that might actually get you to full combat table coverage like during that 10 seconds. Yeah, just 12% flat, dodge. It's pretty nuts on a 1-minute cooldown. It would be nice if it was like something more guaranteed. Like some of the other classes, they get like avoidance, it's always RNG, but like that much avoidance is like fairly reliable. But it would be nice if it was something guaranteed. Let's see. Okay, so this neck looks pretty awesome. Let's throw that in for now. One thing though too, like you see how much hit is on this gear, because like the item budgets are insane. So you're really only gonna be picking like 2-3 pieces of hit gear, and you'll be good. This neck is insane for survival. I mean, 141 stam, you got 756 armor and socket. This is just direct upgrade from the TOGC one. So this would be like your balance or your kind of threat neck, and then this obviously for like Eccentricosa, Lich King, that kind of stuff. Let's see what else we got here. This one's from like 10-man. So it's a decent neck. But I mean, generally you just use this Legionnaire's Gorget. Over the Marigar. The warrior one was great. It's like Blood Rage gives you a shield for like 20% of your health, I think. It's pretty good. Because you can use that like right before a tank buster. And just have like a lot of extra HP for the big hits, the big burst. Wait, thankful it isn't the warrior 20%. I think it's decent, honestly. I don't know. Because like you use that like right before like big burst that is coming. I think it's all right. Oh, 30 more stir on this one. Yeah, hit and stir are like usually equivalent though, because like usually if you're picking up stir on this, you have to pick up the hit elsewhere. So like they're sort of interchangeable in that way. Because like you want to get to the hit gap, so you're trading stir and hit like to get there. So it depends how they fit into like the larger picture of your gear, but they're generally pretty much interchangeable. Hit over 8% still valuable? Not really. You just want to kind of stop at 8% physical. The neck is called a noose. You hang in the whole raid. I'm always hanging, Handa. Come on. Let's see. Just saw Wowhead has an article where it says shield wall. Wait, Wowhead has an article that says that the warrior tier set buff shield wall? I'm pretty sure it's just Blood Rage, right? It's like 20%. Blood Rage? What's their set called? It's like Immer Jar or something like that. Let me find Man, this is all Fury gear. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, let's just pull this over. Okay. So it's 20% shield slam and shockwave damage. God damn, that's kind of nice. And then Blood Rage ability no longer costs health to use and causes you to absorb damage equal to 20% of your max health. Presumably you could like use that with Last Stand too and get like an even bigger shield out of it. Chest is the linchpin, 3 sockets and hit rating. Ooh, yeah, once we get there, the helm might be going bye-bye. Okay, so I'll throw the tier in there for now because we are going to want the 4-piece. What's the difference between these? You gain a socket, you lose a little bit of stam. But, I mean, like these are so similar, I think you just have to go tier there just for bonuses. We can throw that in case, but... I mean, these are solid like early on maybe, before you have everything. So get neck or cloak. Okay, so we got a hit cloak here. It's only 44 hit. That could be nice to like just like finalize cap. It's like a much smaller value than everything else, it seems like. So, oh wow, is there? Wait, that's the only 277 cloak actually too. What the hell? Okay. Ooh, we got an extra armor cloak here too. From badges, let's throw that in as a possibility. Look for hitter 272 from TGC. Yeah, no. It's like, yeah, I thought there was gonna be something else. Like, it feels like every single slot has a million options, and Cloak is just whatever. Yeah, we'll throw that one in for now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Karens. Yeah, it's got crazy stir. All right, chest. Ooh, 69 hit. Nice. Yeah, that does look pretty good. Oh, chest has bonus armor though. 4100 armor. I don't think this had. Yeah, that one doesn't have bonus armor. Yeah, I think we're going tier chest. 4100 armor. That is nuts. We'll throw this in as a possibility. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is from emblems. Okay, so early on this could, well, I don't think this is actually something you'd ever buy because you'd spend your 95 on the 251 and just get the token. So I can't really see a scenario where you actually would buy this one. Little bony armor. All right, what do we got here? Ooh. It's kind of annoying when they put the extra armor on like the 264s. Okay, we'll put that on there. I'm gonna put that on for now, but We'll look at that. This could be a good DPS one. Let's see, was there a good DPS chest at all? I don't know if it's really like the best spot to do a DPS piece though. There's that one. I mean, all of them are like hit crit though, so that really like limits what you can actually use. We'll throw it in just to remember it. Okay. Weapon, I mean, Havoc Skull, 100%. $284 slow weapon. It's like, it's incredible. Expertise from TOGC Brazers. I mean, so the only expertise you ever really like need, I mean, is just to get 26, which is so easy for prop A. Stir like sims a lot better than expertise pass off cap, but so like if you have the option for like to take stir over expertise, you definitely take stir. It just kind of depends if you have the option or not. These ones are what, 102? Yeah, it's like 40. $37 difference. Blood Venom Blade, Gutbuster, next two options. Yeah. Let's see what we got. And then like for, oh man, that I really hate it when they put like expertise or like hit on the fast weapons, because like for a fast weapon, you're only using that if like you're doing every single thing you can for survivability. So like having expertise on like the fast weapon, it doesn't really help you. Unless there's a lot of stuff in there that parries. I'm not sure on that. We can throw that in just in case there is stuff that does. See, we got this 271. Could be alright. Was there like an extra armor one at all? It's kind of a bummer. This one has like armor pen on it though, which is like useless for prop A. At 0%, don't think main people are playing LK for a while. Oh, really? I can't figure like modern players wouldn't have too much trouble with it. Well, I kind of think it'll be like older where like a lot of guilds start kind of clearing it like 5 weeks in or something. Like there's a decent amount of prog, but nothing too crazy. Armando, hey, I think P4 is coming September. No, I think it'll be like mid or late October. Zero light harder. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, Paragon killed it at 5%. Nobody else even killed it after them until 15%, which was crazy that there was like that big of a gap between the top guilds. What was the other one you said? You said Gutbuster? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, that's... Oh, 264. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that'd probably be a really easy one to get, right? From 10 man. We can throw that in there. What is the, there should be like a 271 10-man one, right? From, Lich King 10. Hmm. I guess we could throw that one in there too as a possibility for early on. Yeah, wait, when was Yogg Zero originally killed? Let me see. Method has like the list of everything. Let's see, method, raid, let's see, race to world first history. Let's see, raid history. Okay, Wrath of the Lich King. Yogg Zero was killed in July 7th was the first Yogg Zero kill. The first TOGC kill was September 1st. I'm not sure how many people killed it after the first kill. That is a long ass time though. Because the first Flame Leviathan kill is April 15th. And then over 2.5 months later, you got the Yogg Zero kill. Counting Exodus? This list just had stars as the world first. Yeah, there were definitely some like cheese kills for sure. There should be, I think, Lich King 10-man weapon. Let me double check the name really quick. Let's see, heroic. Oh, is it a fist weapon? Oh, it's a fist weapon. That's why I'm not seeing it. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, so there's no 271 from Heroic Lich King for like a slow weapon for us. But Havoc Skull, that's ultimately what we want. But some of these other ones might be useful in the meantime. All right, this is the only block value item in all of ACC. I think this is just an auto include. Let's look at the other one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Okay. Easy. I'll just make note of this because people can pick that up until they get the glacier wall or glacial wall. Okay, so this is pretty easy tier pick. Extra armor, high stam, and gives us set bonus. Yeah. All right, for belt, looks like we only got the 1,277. That'll probably be what we want. But we do have a bonus armor one there too. Let's see, lose 23 stam, gain like 600 armor. So this one will be a little bit higher EHP, but Overall, you probably just want to use the 277. We'll make note of this one, though. It's also just from emblems, so very easy to get. We'll hit bell. I doubt you need it. It's a 264, so ideally we wouldn't want to use that. Okay. Oh shit, 93 expertise. I guess this is like the piece you get all your expertise on. Okay, so that gives us 4 piece. And then, oh, these are sick. The Pillars of Might. 3 Sage, 207 stam, 3500 armor. Crafted pants. These are a good one to pick up early on for sure. And I mean, they're the highest HP pants you can get. So if you really need to, you could even use them later. Hip pants, we'll just make note of those. Okay, expertise boots. Throw those in for now. What else we got? Okay, there's some solid hit ones you might get early on from 10 men. Okay, for ring, this is fun. So this ring, you can literally get this day 1 if you farm trash. So awesome ring. 2400 armor proc. Hit. Lots of stam. Sagan. Great ring. Get this day 1 if your guild's not like, you know, racing in ICC. My guild won't be, so I'll be farming this day 1 for sure. It is not gated. I got that ring day 1 or 2 back in the day on my rogue. I was exalted before our first raid. When do you think 50% XP buff? Probably mid-September. That'd be my guess. Farm BOE drops too. Exactly, yep. Okay, this ring is absolutely insane. 756 armor, 141 stam, and a socket. Okay. 102 stir too. Crazy. In case you don't get that for a little bit, throw that in there. Also, later on, once you're like super geared, that's a solid one for a DPS piece too. Once you're super geared, you can get this one too. The DPS one. Elwyn War, welcome. Hey, Rusted. Actually, back in the day, Faerie, you might have farmed that with me. Like day 1. The trash. Can't remember. It was like me and Narfwhack and like Sylva and Lilacs and some other people. Only issue with farming rep nowadays is the raids have a limit per hour due to Kara gold farmers. Slightly time gated. That's true. That Marigard trash really doesn't take very long. That is an interesting thing to bring up though. It will be less efficient for sure. And like the Merrogar trash is like 2 rooms. Six to 8 hours of grinding, you think? Yeah, I couldn't remember the exact like time. I just remember I got it like before even our first raid. And then if you're like human too, it'll be even quicker. All right, so tons of really good ring options, depending on what you happen to be doing at the time. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get into some trinkets. All right, Cindergrosa's Flawless Fang. I mean, I don't gotta tell you guys this is good. 258 stam on use, 268 resist. You pop that before like a Frost Breath. I believe Soul Reaper is resistible. Pop that before Soul Reaper. This is stupid good. This one, this is just from emblems, but very good. 228 stam. Will absorb on use. Honestly, though, I would probably use Juggernaut's Vitality. Like, you lose a little bit of stam, but the on use is way better. But there's another one here we really want to look at. Unidentifiable Organ. Oh, whoops. I wasn't on the second trinket. Okay. Where'd it go? Unidentifiable Organ. Yeah, 1 minute CD for that resist. Crazy. You're gonna get a lot of use out of that. Organ is insane. Yeah. Let me bring up the EHP calculator so we can see exactly how much it is, but yeah, that is it's wild. We can look at it really quick though. So 2,128 passive armor, but then each time you're struck by a melee attack, have a 60% chance to gain 27 stam for 10 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. So, I mean, the obvious thing there is that due to RNG, could have issues getting that to actually stack, and then fights where, hell yeah, Dota song, let's go. Fights where like you're going through phases and stuff where bosses aren't attacking you or whatever, like Cindergosa, like stacks are gonna fall off when she flies in the air, stuff like that. But I think generally it's gonna be pretty awesome. Let's look at the HP on it though. Have sets for all tanks or just Pally? I mean, for Pally, I don't even have a set for it yet. We're just kind of going through it, but I'll definitely have a set for Pally. I'll probably make one for like Warrior too. Probably won't have one for Blood DK. I don't know. Maybe if I get more into it. Rerolling Feral. It's unlikely. It's very unlikely. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at the HP here. Let's see. I just gotta add in some buffs so we can... Also, in case anybody doesn't know, when you add buffs on AD upgrades, anything that has like improved versions, you need to actually click the spell, and then in this bottom right corner, click the box for like commanding presence, for example, for commanding shot. Usually when people send me their AD upgrades, they don't have any of the improved versions on, so like they're not looking at their correct stats at all. Alright. So I'm pretty sure shamans usually don't pick this up, but for ICC, there's a decent chance for like prog you might. because surviving on some of those bosses is going to be rough early on. That might be everything. I think that's all the relevant stuff. Yeah. Throw Dragonfin for now. Okay. I think that's good. Oh, we need to for sure put talents in. So we can get all that stuff correct. Damn, it's kind of lagging. Well, I don't know why it's lagging so much. All right. I'm not gonna worry about gloves right now. Oh, I do have to actually like throw gems and stuff in to get this accurate. All right. Let's see. 12 stam saga bonus. That is not bad. I might change these gems around a little bit. I'm just doing this for now. We've got here 6 stam. I mean, by the time you have this gear, you're probably not going like full solids and everything. Probably flex weave at that point. You will likely run like 225 armor though, early on. Organ Fang best 2 with no provided extra context. I mean, it looks pretty good. And also you got the minus 20% dodge in ICC, so like higher chance you actually get hit to have a chance at progging this. Whether or not it has an ICD is going to be really important too. Let me see on Wowhead if we can see if it has one. According to Wowhead, no ICD. So that definitely is pretty nice. 99% sure OG Rest still had the 5-hour instance cap. Not for raid though, right? I think the raid 5-hour instance or 5 per hour instance cap was a brand new thing in Wrath, Classic Wrath. Retail as 10 per hour. I actually didn't know that. Does expertise on ESO V-Glyph show up? No, it does not. I'm kind of surprised they haven't just added like a box you could check for it, because like I know some other classes have things like that where there's like a box you can check for like SOV. So yeah, you gotta add 10 too. Unless they've changed it recently. I could add it really quick to verify. But I don't think so. Yeah. Stays at 24. Sorry for asking again. Did not understand. When leveling Pally, changing to Prot at level 40, do you go all protection or down to Seal of Command and Ret and rest in protection? You go all protection because the big thing at level 40 is you can now get Holy Shield. And that allows you to just pull tons of mobs and stay alive in like SM Cathedral. And then you'll build all the way down Prot to 51, and then you'll go back over to Ret and pick up Seal of Command. So you won't get Seal of Command again until level 71. One thing we should talk about now too, you may want to go leatherworking actually for ICC. The resistant chants are pretty awesome, and in Kata, leatherworking is going to be the best tank profession. Because for new bracer enchants, there's only a 50 dodge one. There's no new stam one. So you gain 152 stam over the Wrath version, which is the highest stam one. And other professions only give you 120 stam. You will sometimes want mass over stam though, so. Depending on the weight of that, you may want a profession that allows you to do mass there, but I'm planning to probably go alchemy and leatherworking early Kata. Alchemy has a ridiculously good trinket early on, but then I'll spec out of it to something else. We gotta go the bold on there. Ideally accuracy here. We'll see how it shakes out though. Might have too much yet. By the end of this, I mean, we're already at 11%. But I think there's some things we can take out. What's our block value at? 2163. Yo, Smash, what's up? Thanks for raid. What were you up to? Right now we're just going over some phase 4 prop alley gearing. Want to change to LW now because I hate micromanaging the gems. I mean, yeah, it's a good time. Have that right for, I mean, also, like, it's really good for a new brack too right now. So, yeah, definitely solid. All right, have a good one, Smash. Enjoy your meal prep. Just throwing Vivids in here for now. We'll see what we can swap around. Let's see. Oh yeah, we want the armor. I'm just gonna, I think, throw the fur lining in here for now. I have it on 102 stam, but I'm assuming for like Cinder Ghost and stuff, we'll just have like a second bracer with the Frost Res. Or change it on the fly. You want to be a little degen. Kind of weird, only 9 stam Saga bonus on leg. Oh yeah, we gotta do the Librum too. Good call, good call. I got too excited about this unidentifiable organ. Totally forgot. I mean, I think it's just Valiance. Let's see. What was our new option? Okay. So this is our defensive one. Shield of Righteousness gives you 73 dodge rating for 15 seconds, stacks up to 3. So it gives you 219, I think. Yeah, 219. 219 dodge rating. Not super exciting. 19 more dodge rating than the old one. And you gotta stack it up. But yeah, anytime you need to be a little bit tankier, you can use that. Majority of the time, use Valiant still. Let's get our NG, Nitros. All right. Okay, so we're like way over hit cap here. We need to remove 138. So we have a lot of vivids we can drop. Let's see, this was our only 277 cloak, so ideally we keep that in. And then here we've got a really great different neck option. Could pivot to that. So we actually don't have to get rid of too much more now. I think the vivids might just cover it too. Let me double check what we got here though. These gloves are kind of auto include. I mean, this ring is pretty awesome. I think by the time you have this gear though, you're probably just gonna have the DPS one. If I can find it, yeah, this one. This one also has hit on it though. So it doesn't really change anything. See, so we gotta get rid of 70. 70 hit. Let's see, so this would be 24 stam with the saga bonus. Honestly, probably just throw the solid. Okay, what are we down to? 282. Okay. Close. We might just be a little over hit cap. Because I mean, you're gonna use these gloves. Could drop the cloak. Ideally you don't, but I mean, if you're wasting that much hit anyway, you just drop it. So that lets us put some vivids back in, which give us good saga bonuses. So this is definitely the way to go. see, 9 stam there. I say there's just stam bonuses on everything, so there's no bad ones anywhere. Derek from East, welcome. Change weapon enchanting out of Vivid. You could do that too. I really like fitting the accuracy in though. Okay. Let's see. Probably just gonna leave it there. Otherwise, we're gonna have the majority of the hit on a Vivid going to waste. So we'll chill with that. Let's see. So we're at 34 expertise with SOV. So we're totally fine actually on expertise. We got 24 for trash for sale of command. So this is actually perfect. It's looking pretty solid. Okay. So we got 56k. 56.5. So what I'm going for here is kind of just like a balance set. And then these trinkets don't affect any caps or anything, so these can be swapped to whatever. We should look at the DPS ones too. So Death's Choice, that's going to be the number 1. Shield looks dainty. It is really tiny. It's weird. I feel like on some races it's huge. And then, yeah, let's look at the DPS trinket options here. So we'll check on this. I think Greatness was better than Whispering Fang Skull, but... So this is one of our new options. 148 crit, 1250 AP proc. And then... what was the other one? Oh yeah, Tiny A-Bomb Jar. We have to see... we need to see like a lot of testing on this and see... this could end up being... like by far the best thing, but we have to see what happens. I will wait until all the DPS people figure out the math on this one. Oh wait, I didn't want to put in Tiny A-Bomb. I just want to add it to the list. No. Okay, Death's Choice for sure though. We'll sim that though and see if the Whispering Fang was better. Okay, so... oh yeah, we were gonna look at the EHP on Unidentifiable Organ. All right, now we actually have a real HP value, so we can look at it. All right. Why does my HP seem low? Am I missing something? Mark, Fort, Commanding Shout, Kings. The HP feels low to me. I'm not sure. Okay, 5-6, 5-7-2. Oops. And armor 4-4-1-5-7. Holy shit, that's so much. Okay. So here's the HP sheet. One stam equal to 11.85 armor. What should we have on here? 21, 28. So baseline and this gear, this is worth 180 stam. So you can think of the passive as like 180 stam, just for comparison to like the stam trinkets. Only against physical though, and there's going to be a lot of spell damage, so that is one thing to keep in mind. But then let's see. So when you stack it up though, you get 200. If you get a full stack, you get 270. But let's see, how many stacks would it be for us to get to like the Syndragosa? Well, you're probably going to use Syndragosa regardless, so it might be better to compare it to like Juggernaut. So, I mean, really you only need like 2. I mean, discounting the unuse. In terms of like passive stam, you just need 2 procs to get more EHP than Juggernaut's Vitality. So that's a pretty low bar to clear, but obviously this has an insane unuse too. But full stacks, 270 stam. So you're looking at 450 total stam. Yeah. If you can get this to 10 stacks between the armor and the stam stacks, 450 stam. Against physical attacks, specifically. 270 actual stam, 180 stam worth of armor. That's pretty nuts. Doesn't proc through parry and dodge. Yeah, that's like the big weakness. But you'll have 20% less dodge, so more chance to proc it. On Wowhead, it doesn't look like there's a ICD either. But 60% chance. Let's see, what's our avoidance actually going to be? Syndragosa will be insane for every second Soul Reaper? Yeah. I mean, this thing's so good. It is nuts. Okay. Can get hit at least once every 10 seconds. Yeah, that's what I want to figure out though. Like what is actually the probability of that? And also, like bosses like stop to cast sometimes. You're gonna have like phase changes and stuff like on Syndragosa specifically, like you know for sure you're like losing your stacks every time she flies in the air, things like that. A lot of tank swaps that will kill your stacks. Yeah, that's a great point to bring up too. You're going to be doing tank swaps. So, I mean, if you're tanking a boss for like 1 minute, by the time you finally get some stacks, might be the other tank's turn. Where can you find the HP calc? I think there's a link to it on Light Club. I believe it was made by iTank. Let me give credit to the right person here. Yeah, it was made by iTank. Made with data. I can just like link it to you guys though. And you can make a copy. It's a very, very handy tool. I use it a lot. Corpse Tongue might be play on those fights. Oh, yeah, we didn't even look at that. Let's see, 152 dodge melee attacks, which reduce you below 35%, cause you to gain 5712 armor. Can't occur more than once every 30. Let's see, what is that worth in terms of stam? So equivalent to about 482 stam. This gear, obviously, the calculations will change a little bit as you like gain that huge amount, but around 482 stam. That's pretty nuts for something that could happen every 30 seconds. And it only happens when you need it the most, when your HP is dropped below 35%. So I think this is probably a sleeper, but it does have dodges like the main thing. And I mean, we got so many great options already. But could be useful. We'll say that. This feels like a good balance set though. For, you know, like once you have this gear. Like I can't, well, we gotta see these fights on PTR. It feels to me like this should be able to survive anything, but once I can see everything on PTR, I have a better idea. I mean, dude, 42,000 armor. Oh, looking at normal version of Corpse Tongue? Ooh. Oh, I was. Good call, good call. Let me add the correct one in. 6426. Holy shit. So that's 542 stam. God damn. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the shoulder enchant too. Let's see. Let's put that in. Okay, I wanted to sim this too and see if Whispering Fang actually passed greatness or not. Well, and after that, we'll look at the avoidance and see like what our probability of like getting these procs is. All right, so export. Bring it over to the sim. Import 80 up. Whoops. Import. Fur lining requires leatherworking, but is not selected. Okay. Oh, apparently it's on mining. Not sure why. Must have been looking at somebody else's. Okay, just gonna throw armor pots on here for now. No PTR, no PTR. Hey, Coach Mai, wanted to ask, any idea when they will release PTR? I would expect to see it in the next week or two. I mean, I'd hope we have the first raid test by like September 1st. That'd be nice, but I don't know. We have no indication. I mean, they have so much to do this PTR too, because it's like, I mean, a huge raid with normal and heroic mode, obviously. We got 3 new dungeons coming out that are, you know, normal mode, heroic, and probably just H3. And then they got H3s to make for everything. They got new H3 mechanics to make for the 3 new dungeons. They've got Dungeon Finder coming out too. They've got a few random items like the Harris Pilton bags and stuff coming out. So, I mean, it's a huge patch. There's so much to do. Want to test with your 10-man crew? Yeah, me too. It's going to be a really good time. I had so much fun on the old PTR. Okay, let's double check everything here. So I'm just gonna sim against, we're just gonna do Algalon on like AI. We're not gonna do like dual wield though. We're taking off dual wield. We're gonna make it 1.5 swing speed. We're gonna, it doesn't really matter. We're just like looking at damage. So, but we'll make it 77,000. We'll add Chill of the Throne, but again, I'm actually just looking at DPS. Although that does kind of affect it, because you'll actually get some extra blocks that you wouldn't if you're like over like 102.4% like combat table coverage. We'll do 3-minute fight. That's pretty reasonable. And make sure we got everything. We got Seal of Vengeance. Oh yeah, we gotta check. Okay, it's tank by main tank, and we need to make sure our tank assignment is main tank. Otherwise, we're not getting hit by the boss. So we're not proccing Reckoning, not getting parry haste. We're not getting our penalty, our like expertise penalty. Or oh, we would actually because of in front of target. But yeah, just make sure you actually check your tank assignment as main tank, because that'll throw everything off if it's not. Okay, everything else seems good. Oh wait, use Avenging Wrath for sure. Okay, I think everything's good. We'll check towns, just double check. This is fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll roll with that. You're my favorite 10-man crew member. That's actually true, Hannah. It's true. Sim running time. Okay. So main thing I'm looking at here, I just want to see the DPS trinkets here. See how they're playing in this balance set. That's a lot of damage for a balance set, dude. Holy shit. Over 7,000 single target DPS. Havoc's Call is mighty. All right, 72, 92. That is actually insane. Get the first Havoc's Call? I hope so, but I don't know. Okay, let's compare that to a Whispering Fight. Oh, we're on phase 3. Okay. Oh, okay. Whispering Fang's looking pretty damn good right now. Ahead of greatness. Damage taken per second less than warrior set and full mit. Is that like summed against like the same thing though? 1.5 second swing time, 77k base. Oh shit. That's with Chill of the Throat activated too, dude. Holy shit. You guys can ignore the chance of death too. I've never gotten that to work well, but if you did want to get it to work, you would need to really, really fine tune this healing part here. Damn. Okay. 74 DPS over greatness. I'm actually a fan of that because, I mean, having this double skull trinket, that looks pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. I'll throw Deathbringer's Will in here. Let's just take a look at it. See what happens. Actually, yeah. Okay. Whoa. Oh, wait. It went back to greatness. Wait. Oh, was that button to swap back to it? I thought that was to swap the reference. Oh. Okay. It is aesthetically pleasing. You gotta have the double skull trinkets. It looks very good. Okay. I mean, we already kind of knew this, but... Okay. So, just want to see this. It shouldn't do very well, but... Oh, shit. What the fuck? That's super surprising. Armor pen's, like, not a good stat at all for us. Like, almost none of our damage is affected by it. That's... very surprising. Are you sure you get ARP? What do you mean? Well, the passive is ARP. Like, it's 167 ARP. I would have to look at what the proc is for us, though. Let's see. That's a really surprising result, though. Be a little weary of that. Let's see. I don't know if we can trust this. I think we probably can. So these are the effects based on class, like what procs you can get off that. So 600 stir, obviously insane proc. So that is huge for us. 600 crit, 600 haste. So these are about like half as good as stir. So I mean, if you proc this, it's gonna be pretty fucking sick. If you proc this, not so much. Oh, this is the normal one? Wait. Oh yeah, they only have one value on here. Well, in any case, we can see what stats it procs. Okay, it'll be 1700 and 1400. 1400 attack power. Okay. But you can at least see the stats he'll proc here. 700's insane. 700 stir. Just pop back in. What's the 102 bracer enchant? That's a leatherworking. Leatherworking is looking pretty nice next phase, and Kata it's really, really good early on. Just because there's no new bracer stam or mast enchant. It's like Whispering still pulls ahead unless contested. Yeah. It's just a surprising result, since the armor pen on this is very, very low value. So it's completely carried by the proc. Yeah, I mean, 700 Stir proc is absolutely insane. I didn't think it could carry hard enough to overcome a really bad passive, though. And also, it's only a chance at the Stir one. Like, it's a 33% chance. So if you don't get it, then GG. Deathbringer as well, and tried Tiny Abram. I don't think they have that like modeled correctly on here yet. I think we're gonna have to wait till PTR. But that one very well could be like absolutely the best trinket. All right, you want to see the Whispering Fanged in here? The Whispering Fanged is very solid. I mean, it's going toe to toe with, well, not toe to toe, but it's not as big of a drop off from Death's Choice as I thought it would be. New LW enchant coming out with ICC? No, nothing new. Just some fights where resist is really good, and the leatherworkers get like really good bracer resist enchants. That could be nice. Yeah, this do Death's Choice. This is gonna be the play right here. And you can get Whispering Fang Skull in 10 man too. So this one shouldn't be too hard to get. I'm not sure which DPS are gonna want it, but it shouldn't be too hard to get. So that's nice. But yeah, I think this is a pretty solid first pass at balance set. I'll look at some more things though, but just to kind of give you guys an early look at what we're probably going for. This is what I'm thinking for kind of a balance set right now. Of course, if you really want to, you can just do the tank ring here, no problem. Let me add that on here actually, if you don't want to go for the DPS ring. But I think once you have all this gear, like you can go for a DPS ring, no problem. But I mean, this set is like crazy tanky, and it does a lot of damage. It's pretty sick. And again, this is without Glyph of SOV. Like, it just doesn't factor it in here. So you actually have 34 expertise with SOV here. So yeah, this is kind of the main one I'm looking at. Can you swap rings easily? Yeah, there's like a quest where at the beginning of ICC, I think it just costs gold. If anybody actually like knows just off the top of their head, let me know. Otherwise, let me see if I can find it really quick. Let's see. Oh yeah, a change of heart quest. 200 gold? Wait, yeah, it's actually only 200 gold. Okay, it's insanely easy to swap, yeah. 200 gold. That's all you need to swap. I'll link it in chat. This is an example of one of the quests, but yeah, you just turn in the ring that you want to swap out of for the new one. And I mean that proc on the armor ring, 3% proc chance when you're hit. So like that's not really gonna proc very much. It's a 1-minute cooldown, which is nice, but 3% proc chance. I mean, on trash you'll proc it a lot, but on bosses is not gonna proc a whole lot, and it's a proc in general, so it's not a reliable armor. The let me check out the DPS ring really quick. Ashen Band. See if it tells us a proc chance for this one. Wowhead doesn't have like a proc chance on this one, but I remember this procking a ton, so I guess that's something to consider too. Like the tank one, if it is actually 3%, it's not really going to be procking a whole lot. The DPS one should hopefully be procking like crazy. That's what I recall from my rogue back in the day. What's up, Guala? Yeah, streaming new potential ICC gear sets. Yeah, this is just kind of a first look, nothing finalized, but just you know, give people an idea. I mean, I haven't really looked at this stuff a whole lot, so this is not exactly my first look, but I haven't looked at it in several months, so just kind of dusting off the cobwebs, seeing what we got available, so people can start thinking about what they want to add to their like loot lists and everything. Oh yeah, we need to change this because we found that the Whispering Fanged is much better. Okay. The double skulls. Let me edit it to first the balance set so we know exactly what we're looking at. Move to go LW. I think it will be. I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing. As somebody who likes to solo a lot too, like the extra resist on Bracer can be huge. So I think I'll most likely be going LW very shortly. And right now too, really big value for a new brack to be leatherworking for the nature resist. So good time to switch. Good value now for a new brack, good value in ICC, and good value early cat if you're going to play that too. I think that's going to be it though for looking at gear tonight. We will continue looking at some more stuff. Maybe next time we do like a full on like tanky set and like a super aggro set, but I wanted to do the balance set first because I feel like once you get this level of gear, balance set for ICC is probably what you're going to be wearing for most things. It's like the most relevant set, so figured we'd start there, and then we can next time look at some of the more specialized sets, going deep into the extra damage or deep into the extra survivability.